Hello, my name is Brianne Beerbaum, and I believe the most important thing in this sport is the connection with horses and having fun.
Welcome to At Home with Brianne Beerbaum. Brianne, it's so nice to see your place here in Wellington, Florida.
I'm so glad I get to share it with you.
We're super excited to see what your daily life looks like, and you want to go have a look?
Let's go.
Meredith, it's so incredible to meet you here in Wellington. You're bringing up the next generation in your own family of women in show jumping. How does that feel?
Well, it's really nice. I've had a change of pace now in my life, going from an active competitor to now the trainer of various riders, but the focal point being my daughter at the moment. And it's been so much fun to see a whole new generation come up, to see her love and her passion for the sport that I always had. Is sort of magical to watch her enjoy this sport and horses like I did.
And I'm sure you have some very fond memories of pushing a little buggy with Brianne in Aachen at Major World Championships. Do you remember those feelings when she was just little and you were competing yourself?
I think her first show ever was Mannheim. I think she was 4 weeks old. Wow. And from then on, I took her with me wherever I went. She went to Kentucky for the World Championships when she was 6 months old. She watched me win a team gold with Germany. That was amazing. And so she has been at horse shows since she was a baby. Not to mention that one of our best grooms, Nina Leonoff, who's been with us for more than 25 years now, became her nanny for 2 years and took care of her. So it was all in the family. Brie knew horses from the moment she came out of the womb.
And you can see the passion, especially Brianne doesn't just love the big competitions, but she likes to make a connection with the horse.
She does. She has this connection with horses. It's a unique thing. It's sort of a sixth sense. She has amazing ability to read their emotions, to connect with them, and you can see it in the ring. They give her everything. When she's in that ring and they need to give that extra, they do it for her, and she appreciates them, and it's lovely to watch.
In Brianne's style, it's when people watch Brianne and yourself, it's very similar. People can see, they almost say, is that Meredith in the saddle? It looks so similar.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people say that her style is so much like me and she looks like a mini Meredith. But the interesting part is she never really watched me ride. By the time she was old enough to really watch me, I was slowing down in the sport. But you can see that genes, perhaps, or I guess it's my instruction, because it's not that I'm trying to get her to ride like me, but she has so many aspects in her riding that are so similar. Even on Carlucci, everybody says she looks a little like I did on Fibonacci. It's fun.
I know it may be tricky for you to put this all into one sentence, but if you could give Brianne a few pieces of advice for her future, what would you say to her going into?
Oh, that's a really hard one. I mean, like I kind of touched on, that there's going to be lots of downs, you know, in this sport, and it's really about how you can turn that around, how you are able to recover and go on. The fighting spirit that is necessary. I've been through so many setbacks in my career, and fortunately I've been able to turn them around. Not maybe right away, but when I look back, they were the things that made me stronger.
Yeah, that's amazing advice for her. I'm sure she looks up to you, and we can't wait to see her. She's about to arrive back from school, and then we're gonna catch in with what her daily life looks like.
Great.
Brianne, we're so excited to see you here in Wellington today. Obviously, we're not in Germany, but you're still wearing your German colored t-shirt.
Yes, always. Like bringing it with and wearing it here too.
How do you like being here in Wellington compared to being in Germany?
I mean, Germany will always be my home because we live there most of the year and we have our own farm there, our own house. But I really like coming here. It's a nice change in the cold winter to be in sunny Florida. And it's really great experience for my riding too. So here we have our grass ring, and usually after school I get home and then I get into my riding clothes and boots, helmet, and then I come out here to train. In the summer usually here, in the winter we have our indoor ring or also the normal sand ring. Then I'll usually ride 2 horses after school, and my mom always helps me at home. This is my house where we live, and behind we have our garden, and around that way it goes to the stable. I have 6 horses here right now. 2 of them are ponies, which I show in the pony jumper classes, and then 4 other horses. This is my first pony. His name is Magic. And I got him when I was only 4 years old, and he's been with us ever since.
And it must be a little challenging. You're balancing school in Germany and also doing a whole new school system here in the US. Can you tell me how that works?
So I also am lucky to be going to upper echelon, where they have some great tutors and teachers that help me keep going with my schoolwork while I'm here, so that I feel like when I get back to Germany, like the transition is very easy and I can keep everything going when I'm here.
And your parents mentioned that you're super good in school, you like to study, you like to read books. Does that also translate into your horses, where you're super focused and you like to have detail?
Yeah, it definitely does. Like I really do like going to school too. I mean, I love the horses the most, but I'm glad I get to do both and go home in Germany, where I go to a school that I really love. So I really enjoy doing both.
What does an everyday life look like for you here?
Yeah, so I'll go to school in the morning for as long as I need to get all my work done. And then I'll come here to the barn and ride and spend time with the horses. Sometimes I'll jump, sometimes I'll flat, sometimes trail ride. And then once, I'm done here, I go home, and if I have homework, I finish up homework or hang out with friends.